And he didn't like me playing with his brother, and he'd chase me, and I'd roar like hell to home. Never did catch me. Never did catch me.
Careful, you don't pop them.
And that was you showed us the 4 different houses. That's the one. Which one was it that you were talking about? One of the houses that's right by the hospital. Was that the one that was torn down?
No, that was the first one.
Right.
In Cedar Falls.
Yeah, the first one, where when I was a little boy, I had a basketball. And evidently, my sisters didn't want me to play with that ball. So they put it in my closet up on top on the shelf. Well, I knew where it was, and I wanted to play with it. So I took my hammer and I threw it up there, and it hit the ball, came back and hit me right in the head. That's what I remember about that house.
Well, okay then.
Okay. Then we moved to 6th Street on the corner, 6th and Walnut. That big story,
Yeah.
2-story house. I don't know how many bedrooms it had, but in the bathroom, it was downstairs, and there was a single light coming down with a light bulb on the string. And to turn the light on, you had to pull the string. Well, when us kids would take a bath,
Is that your water? Yeah. Okay.
Mona, she would reach up and hold a hand on to Vernette. Vernette would hold on to me, and she'd pull the string, and it would come and shock me. That's what I remember that.
Gotta love your sisters, Dad.
And that was the first time I called my babysitter a bad name.
No.
And I got a bad reaction out of that. And then in the fall, when we were raking leaves, we burned all the leaves on the garden. Well, I caught my pants on fire, and I got a great big scar on my ankle here. And Mona, she threw me on the ground and rolled it around and put it out for me. But I still have a great big scar on my knee, on my ankle. And then my buddy, Leon Towson, he lived 2 doors down. Well, him and I one night, we lived in a corner, and there was bushes along the corner on our lot. And one night, I think he was staying over or something. We were throwing mud balls at cars that stopped at the stop sign. Well, I threw a mud ball, and the guy had his window open, and it hit him. And he went around the block, and he stopped right in front of us, and I recognized him. I took off running. I ran between the houses, and there was a grapevine there. It was about this tall. Right over the top of that sucker. Never even, I cleared it.
That's where I got my high hurdling skills.
my hurdle. But Leon, dummy, he run up on the porch.
Of the house.
Well,
I think I remember you telling.
Consequently, when I came back, they were waiting for me. That's what I remember about that house. Well, then we moved to 5th Street up by the hospital.
Yeah.
And that's where, what I remember from there is that my dad and my uncle made a batch of rhubarb wine. It was in the big crock in the basement. And my aunt and uncle came from Cedar Rapids up, and they were playing cards. And they decided to go to their friend's house or on 1st Street. And so they were down there. And well, it's right down the alley from us. Mm-hmm. And so we went down there, and it got kind of late. And my uncle, they got into that wine, and my uncle ended up that nobody knew where the hell he was.
Because he got so drunk.
Oh yeah, he got smashed.
What's that, Bob?
No.
Oh.
Uncle John.
Oh.
And So then I went down the alley to find him. Never did find him, but he evidently ended up. He knew what he was doing, and he walked back to the house. But I remember that at that house.
That's
And
about
then
what-
we moved it. Then we moved to Alice.
Allison, right.
Do you